Ravens fans, we just got some great news regarding Patrik Queen's future with the Baltimore Ravens. Eric Decosta did an interview on the Lounge podcast, which is on the Baltimore Ravens channel, if you don't know. He did a sit-down with them, and of course, Patrik Queen was brought up, was asked about it. He's been one of the more widely talked about players this offseason, maybe outside of Lamar. But now that Lamar's taken care of, obviously, a lot of the focus is going to go to Patrik Queen. A lot of speculation about whether or not the Ravens are going to pick up his fifth-year option. Now we know they are not. So a lot of people and a lot of Ravens fans that I've seen, including myself, we've all kind of been speculating, what does this mean for Patrik Queen's future with the Ravens? Are they going to use him as a trade piece? Are they going to try and ride it out for this season and see what he does? Obviously, they just signed Roquan Smith to the highest linebacker contract in NFL history, making him the highest paid linebacker in the league. For good reason, the dude is a stud, and the Ravens defense took a massive step forward, huge upgrade when they picked him up from the Bears last season. Well worth the picks that they sent out. Absolutely. This defense, after he got there, became a top 3 defense in the league in the back half of the season. Big reason, and the reason they were competitive after Lamar went down, because the offense just totally took a dump, basically. Lamar was such a huge part of the offense, which is why it's so crucial they re-signed him. But the defense, Roquan Smith, huge pickup, and Patrik Queen had a really good year. I think he is one of the more underrated linebackers. I think that tandem with Roquan Smith and Patrik Queen is one of the best in the league. Roquan Smith, or Patrik Queen, coming off his best year in the NFL. So to try and ship him out, I just don't think would be smart. I feel like, and I honestly feel like this could be the Ravens' year to make a Super Bowl run. I feel like we say this often, but this really feels like this is the right time. The stars feel like they are aligning for this team. Like I said, they had a top 3 defense last year. Most of that defense is coming back. Obviously, we lost a couple pieces. And then, of course, Lamar re-signs. In that receiving room, the offense is revamped. I'm so excited to see that with Todd Monken and Zay Flowers, OBJ, hopefully a healthy Rashad Bateman through the whole season. This team, like I said, this feels like Super Bowl or bust. I do want to get into what Eric Decosta said on the podcast. I'm not going to, play a full clip because I don't want to get a copyright strike, but I will just play the audio for you guys, and we can kind of discuss it from there.
People want to jump to conclusions and he's going to replace Patrik. Well, I can tell you this: Patrik Queen had a hell of a year last year, and Patrik Queen is a very talented, in my mind, Pro Bowl type linebacker, and he's going to have a great year this year. And we want Patrik Queen on this team. We want to keep him on this team. We will, at some point, try to get him signed, hopefully, to an extension if we can. The 5th-year option was something that was more based on business and the economics, the salary cap economics, than Patrik Queen. Than actually his performance and what he does as a player. He's a difference maker for us. And we had Patrik Queen and Roquan Smith last year. Over the last half of the season, we had a chance to see how dominant our defense could be.
You heard it there. He believes Patrik Queen is a Pro Bowl type linebacker. I think he's right there on the cusp. Like I said, I feel like he's really an underrated player in the league. Like I said, coming off his best year, he's playing with one of maybe the top linebacker in the league in Roquan Smith. This defense is poised to do big time things. And Patrik Queen, I really like him as a player. Obviously, he's not going to get an extension like Roquan Smith got, obviously. So I think this really depends on what kind of season Patrik Queen has. If he comes out and absolutely lights the league up and is indeed a Pro Bowl linebacker, I don't know if we're going to get him back, to be honest. Simply because he will probably be able to go elsewhere and make a lot more money. I don't know that as a fact, but that's what I'm assuming. If he's chasing the bag, that's what I would do. If I was offered more somewhere else. If he has another season similar to last year, I think they could probably get him back on a cheaper contract. But it's a waiting game. We'll just have to see the type of season he has. I'm just excited that he is going to be there this season, and they're not going to try and use him as a trade piece right now because the sky is the limit for this team, and I think Patrik Queen is going to be a very, very important part of this defense, right along with Roquan Smith. I can't wait to see year 2 under Mike Macdonald, and like I said, the offense has just got me fired up. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think they should look into trading Patrik Queen to get something back just in case, this whole resigning thing doesn't work and then he might just walk in free agency? I want to know what you guys think. If you are a Ravens fan, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, because that's what we're going to cover here. All things Ravens all the time. Cannot wait. Thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one.